got a package from the Jungle site. Of course, you already know what it is. More 65-watt chargers. But this is a different format. These are your new install jobs. So if you got a vehicle or a vessel or something that you got like a portion of the control panel that might have a blank in it and that's got power behind it that you can tap into, that's what these little guys are for. So like I said, these are new installs. So you're going to have to need something that's got about that much depth from here to the end. And then I think it's about an inch and... You need a 1.1 inch hole. So an inch and an eighth or something like that. And the metric equivalent and whatever that is. So what this is 65 watts of power delivery for USB-C, and then you got your standard USB-A quick charge 3.0 up to 18 watts. So the PD power part is your typical 65 watts. So that means your 5, 9, 12, 15 volts will be all at 3 amps, and then you get your 20 volts at a lesser rate. So, is there any specifications on here? Probably not. Probably made in China, blah, blah, blah. So your total wattage is 83 watts between the two of them together. And then, like I said, this is new installation, so you're going to have a spot for this somewhere where you can access wires that you can tap into, and you get a little wiring harness that has your spade terminals. These are locking spade terminals, so they lock into them little holes in the tabs, and then if you need to ever get them out, you have to kind of stick like a fine knife blade in there to get them back out. So just in case you have to do that, on the tab here, you got a flat side, and then you got the butt side, your ass cheek side. So if you need to ever take these out, make sure you have the flat side where you can access it, so you can get a knife in there to unlock it. Because these, once you click them, you won't be able to just yank them out. So these are fairly new. They just come out. I've been looking for these because I have several of these in different flavors that have all been on this channel. So now that I got a couple of devices that like the extra power, like Nocos. They like that 65 watts or more to charge them at the quick rate instead of the hundreds of hours that it would take normally. And that's just an exaggeration. So let's try one of these out, and we're just going to do a temporary thing here. So on the back here, it's all labeled positive and negative. So your gold side is your negative, and your silver side is going to be your positive side. So we'll plug that in with bench power here. And then there's a little on-off button here that you can push to turn it on and off. And then when you have it on, it glows blue to let you know that it's on. And then anytime you don't need it, you can just turn it off. So this is an actual physical switch. unlike my other ones where it's capacitive, we just touch it and it turns on and off. So, the true test, does it make a Noco happy? So let me get a Noco that I just happened to purposely drain for this demonstration. So this is my GBX 45. As you can see, got 1 bar. So I drained it just enough to get it to quick charge when I plug it in. So we'll get a dual USB-C charger here, and then we'll hook up the meter so I can see what it's doing. And then hook it up to this thing. And then we're going to hook it up to the Noco to see if we get our power delivery light. And we do. As you can see, the power delivery light's on. And we are charging at 20 volts at 2.68 amps. So this guy is humping. Very cool. Because I got, I believe, a smaller power delivery one. I think it's 30 watts. But guess what? Won't even entertain this thing. It will not charge at all. It'll charge at your standard 5 volts. So, getting these little guys is definitely a plus for me, because I'm going to be using these underneath the bench, and I'm going to be sort of retiring my cigarette lighter type plugs, and then put 2 more of these in a plastic sheet, thick plastic acrylic, and then just screw them to the side of the bench here. And then I can have more PD power, because sometimes I don't always have plugs available for your wall warts. So another handy thing to have, if that's all you have is 12 volts and you want 65 watts of charging power, you can get these little jobs here on Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the prescription of where to get these, because these are worth the money, and it makes your Nocos happy. So it's kind of tough to get 65 watts in a regular cigarette lighter type plug. They are out there, but they're a little costly. But these little guys, you get 2 for, whatever the price is at the time of this recording. You get, of course, 2 chargers. You get 2 wiring harnesses, and then you get the spare fuses. So, ironically, the one package, you get 4 spares. And in the second package here, I only got 3. So that's China pride for you. But who cares? As long as you get something. So I'll be installing these here. And retiring some, like I said, some cigarette lighter plugs. And we'll leave that here for this video. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.